So, we are nearing the Arctic Circle on the train. I had a...
mediocre.
I wouldn't even say mediocre.
Mediocre.
I got my head down. I'm not sure how much sleep was involved.
It's quite a noisy experience, as you, I mean, you know, I guess it's one of the things, this is our first time on a sleeping train. And it was fine, and obviously there is that sort of rocking motion that kind of lulls you off to sleep, but it is quite bangy, and obviously one of the things that we haven't really taken into account is the amount of stops. There's a lot of stops along the way, and people are getting on and off, and so there is quite a bit of sort of hubbub and noise as people do that. But I think once it got past sort of about midnight, 1, it sort of stopped.
I was still awake at 2.
And it was still going on?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I think it was just throughout the night. There's a whole breakfast car. They've got quite a lot of food available, not much fresh fruit or anything, which is kind of to be expected. We're on a train. But I had the porridge.
Near the Arctic Circle.
Kids had croissants and
your porridge had some really cool berries on it.
Yeah, it had some frozen berries, which was quite nice. I think it came to about €30 for all 5 of us.
Yeah.
And that's like a croissant and a porridge each and a coffee or a hot chocolate. So it's about the same price, really,
yeah,
isn't it?
Of course, it's not too bad. Yeah.
What you'd expect. But yeah, so we're en route to Rovaniemi. We're going to do Snowman World.
We're going to Santa's Village today.
Have a look at Santa's Village.
Exciting. Have a look round, do some stuff in Snowman World, and then we're going to head on up to our cabin in Levy later on.
So I'm going to do a bit of a better room tour. You going to help, ED? Right, so we've got bunk beds. This is the top bunk. Around here you can hopefully see that there's a kind of a control panel, so you can plug in iPhones and things and get announcements and all that kind of stuff. There's a little kind of place there to keep water bottles. You get 1 pillow each, and there's a little storage cubby hole there for stuff.
Gosh.
Got these seatbelt things here to keep the kids in when they're on the top bunk, and it's pretty much the same down the bottom here. You've got the charger bank charging there. Got a little window so you can see outside, which is quite cool. Look at that sunrise, it's beautiful, Eden.
Yeah, it's very wobbly, by the way.
It's very wobbly, isn't it? And in here we have our shower cubicle. Sorry, excuse the towels on the floor. So there we go. That's the toilet. And we move the towels out of the way. Ooh. This folds out, falls away, clicks into place, and there you've got the shower. You have to keep pressing the shower every kind of 30 seconds, otherwise it goes off. But yeah, really good. Yeah, really good design. Very, very well done. Yeah, I hope that room tour helps.
Snowman World, and it is amazing, isn't it, girls? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
It's really incredible. So we're about to go into the restaurant in a minute and have some food, which we're really excited about because we haven't eaten since a tiny croissant on the train this morning. But we've just had a bit of an explore around. The sculptures are really, really incredible, and there's this awesome kind of bed situation that you can try out. So yeah, definitely a good vibe so far.
We are in the ice restaurant in Snowman World, and it's very cold. You probably can't even see me, it's quite low lit in here. You can just see my breath. We've just had some iced shots of Fanta and Sprite in an ice cup, which was quite cool.
And I had some bilberry liqueur hot chocolate, which was really, really good. Really nice.
About to have our soups in the ice restaurant. How are you feeling, Eden?
Good.
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Ivy?
It's really cool. I don't believe there's actually like an ice restaurant made out of ice. Oh, here it comes.
No.
These are called markings here. Like there's like an octopus. That's
great, isn't it?
And then there's like other things as well. So it's really cool. And you might have seen there's like a slide on one of the others when me and Ivy went down. Cool. Which is quite cool.
We have the black root soup. Marcia has the salmon soup without dairy. They've been really good actually. They've been really good at catering for dietary requirements. It looks really yummy.
Yeah,
it is really yummy.
Really nice.
Oh, I've got potato as well.
And the black root soup it tastes like a sort of almost a cross between a kind of parsnip and cauliflower soup.
Yeah,
it's really delicious.
Really nice. It's really nice.
And they've got some bread out for us. Cougar.
Ow.
Go on then, Eden. Taste test.
Oh! Okay. It's sticking to my mouth. It's sticking to my mouth. Is it? It's stuck to my mouth.
Is it nice?
Oh, that's so
Okay, so this is Finnish blueberry pie and cream. Let's give it a go. Let's see if it sticks to my mouth. That could have gone really badly wrong. The spoon stuck to my lips.
Yeah.
What's that scene in Dumb and Dumber where he sticks his tongue to the...
You know what you're going to have to do? You
Squeeze
have
it.
to like, just try and get it in your mouth without touching
Cougar.
the spoon.
So we've just had our meal in the ice restaurant. Yeah, really good value I think. It's certainly maybe even a once in a lifetime thing to do. Really good, the soup was really tasty, lots of nice warm bread. Well, it was warm when it came out, but it got cold quite quickly. Hot berry juice, which was yummy. The girls had a hot chocolate and a really yummy Finnish blueberry pie with cream to finish everything off. So now we're going to explore the outside of Snowman World and see what it has to offer. I think we can do donuting and some ice skating. So Snowman World is behind Rovaniemi Santa Claus Village. Rovaniemi Santa Claus Village is free, you can just go and have a walk around. Snowman World you have to pay to get in. Right, the girls have got their donuts and we're going to give it a go. That was great fun. Woohoo! Now done with
Snowman World.
Snowman World. It was good. Food was good. The snow donutting was fantastic. Sorry, it's so cold.
I know. I mean, I know
really
it sounds ridiculous to say, but we are literally. I mean, so the girls and Martin just did some donuting, and Mum and I were kind of on photo duty. And literally, by the time I'd waited for all three of them to come down the donuting slope, my hand was in so much pain. It's so cold. So yeah, and we've literally just had to go into the reception area and kind of thaw out before we came back out again. So they're not kidding around. You know, we're going to go. Actually, there's a temperature gauge around the front of the village. We're going to go and find that in a second and just get the official temperature. But I think it's around -18, -20, something in that region. So it's cold.
Yeah. But we're going to explore Santa Claus Village and see what it's like. The temperature is -18 degrees and it is cold, and we're about to cross the Arctic Circle, or we're already in the Arctic Circle and we're about to go back out of the Arctic Circle, but one way or another we will cross the Arctic Circle. Here we go, girls. You ready, Eden? Yeah. You've now been to the Arctic Circle.
I did it!
What are you doing?
Oh, you did that with style, baby. You did that with style.
I crossed
kids have commandeered a sledge. They're gonna have to put it down now and give it to someone else because we're gonna go and see Santa's post office. So this is where Santa gets all his letters all around the world. This is where they come to. This is the place. When they go up that chimney, they land here. We have done Santa Claus Village twice. A few hours on our way up to Levi and a few hours on our way back from Levi. So I'm gonna put these two kind of days together to give you one big review of Santa Claus Village because it's gonna be easier to watch and it's just easier to edit, frankly. So here goes. So this is how much the temperature changed. When we were here last week, it was -18. Today it's -5.
It's a completely different kettle of fish today, isn't it?
It's so much warmer and more bearable.
So much warmer.
The Arctic Circle again, but this time she's not going to fall over. Go. Excellent, well done. I am in the Arctic Circle. I am out the Arctic Circle. In, out the Arctic Circle.
In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's it.
There we go. You in?
Wow, we're being pulled by reindeer. We wanted to take a couple of minutes to give you a quick review of Santa Claus Village in Rovaniemi. If you've got children watching, they might find this a little bit boring, so they might want to, I don't know, leave the room and maybe come back in 5 minutes. So what do we think?
It's very beautiful, that's the first thing to say. Yeah. It's incredibly, in terms of atmosphere, it's very, very pretty, particularly if you're here when it's dark. There is a lot of atmosphere here. It's really, really Christmassy, really pretty. The kids are all running around sledding, which is great. You know, so from that point of view, it's gorgeous, and the kids are just loving it, having a blast. I mean, ours are over there with mum now, just sledding.
And that's the cool thing. You just take, if there's a sled laying around, it's yours. Take it, have fun, and put it back when you're done, which is really lovely.
Exactly. And so that's really great. In terms of how it's operated, it's almost a bit more like a sort of shopping mall. So basically, it's not kind of like a central body that runs it. It's like each of the
individual kind of.
It's like individual vendors, basically. And so.
Some of it's very cheap, tacky, made in China. Some of it's quite nice.
It's a bit confusing because, for a start, they will have different operating hours. So some of it will be open, some of it will be shut, some of it will be, you know, closing at 5, some will close at 6. You know, so it's a bit confusing from that perspective. I would say the first thing to do when you come is go straight to the information point and get your map, because they have a map in there and it will basically show you where everything is. It's really, really well laid out.
The ladies aren't very helpful, as I said earlier, because they don't really know what's going on. But they do have in there, which is really good. The kids can get certificates, say they've crossed the Arctic Circle, which is quite cool.
I would make that, personally, I think, I mean, that's one of the first things we did, and I'm glad that we did it that way. So basically come, you know, we'll see the Arctic Circle line, the big blue line, you can cross the Arctic Circle, and then you can go straight to information, get your certificate for the kids for crossing the Arctic Circle, and pick up your map, and then you're good to go to kind of navigate your way around. So yeah, I mean, I think it's tricky because it is quite commercial, which I know,
very much so.
I mean, it sounds a bit, obviously it's going to be, but it kind of blatantly is, in that, you know, tonight we had hoped that the girls would be able to go on the snow mobiles, that they have the mini track here, and the answer was no, because there's a private booking, which sort of takes the magic out of it a little bit, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, they were fine, they made up for it, because obviously they got to do the reindeer sleigh ride, which they were super happy about, and to be honest, you know, that was probably the, like, quintessential perfect Christmassy activity to end on, actually. So it probably worked out fine. But just in terms of the sort of tone, I suppose, it does have quite a commercial feel to it.
Yeah, we chose not to meet Santa. You can meet Santa here.
In 2 different places.
Yes, so, but we chose not to. Santa invited us to go and meet him in his magic secret hideaway forest, which was good. So we did that instead. Which was fantastic. We'll do a separate review of that video at
Santa
another
moves
point.
around quite a bit
He does,
in this
yeah.
area. So there's 2 different places that you can meet him here in Santa Village. There's also Santa Park that he meets children in, and then there's also the secret forest, but we were invited to go and do that, so that was really
cool,
exciting. Yeah.
So I hope that's helped. If you're coming to Rovaniemi, coming to Santa Claus Village, it's kind of one of those things that we came to it just to see what it was all about,
really. It's atmosphere. That's what it is.
It is
honestly,
beautiful.
My
it does look stunning.
It's a really great Christmassy atmosphere. If you're going to come to this area, you absolutely need to come here just for the atmosphere. If nothing else, if you do nothing else and have a look around some of the shops and just soak up the atmosphere,
kids have a sleigh,
let the kids have a sled, it's still worth it in my opinion, because it's free to do that. The only money you spend here is money that you spend at the vendors themselves. So
and Snowman World is good. We did that earlier on in the video. That was really good fun.
Snowman World, to be honest, that would be my favourite thing here. I think that, and the reindeer ride was really good too. Yeah. But yeah, I really loved the Snowman World. I thought it was excellent. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth coming, but just kind of come knowing what it is you're walking into. Yeah. And I guess position things within your family accordingly.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, I hope this video has been useful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.